Hey Rhody, I'm Elise Major.
And I'm Jenna Kaplan, and this is Hey Rhody Weekly, where we bring the pages of our magazines to life.
This week we're talking about an ice cream club.
We take you on a special night out in Providence.
And we introduce you to 6 different versions of A Christmas Carol happening around the state.
All that and more coming up, so stay tuned.
So we recently, well actually it was last year, Abby Lammers, our managing editor, who assigns food, gave a sweet assignment to our contributing writer, Ruthie Wood, which is to be a test batch tester for Wright's Dairy Farm. I can't even get it out. Yeah, so what it is anybody can do this, where you sign up to be a tester, an ice cream tester for Wright's Dairy Farm, which is based in North Smithfield. And they're known for being like cow to cone ice cream because it's a dairy farm. They make all these different kinds of ice creams, and you can be part of this test batch club where I think for 12 consecutive weeks, you pick up a batch of ice cream and you test it and you judge it.
It's a smart program. So they have, they started out of a trailer, like they have like almost an Airstream style trailer that I believe they used to put in Newport.
They put it in Warren.
Warren, that's what it was.
At
Blount.
Like right near Blount.
Yeah, and then they have, I don't know if it's the same one or a second one that they have in the North Smithfield location, and then they open their location at Farm Fresh in Providence. And they've been kind of expanding, but it's smart from the perspective of like they're a small business. A lot of the really big ice cream companies will, they'll just put out a flavor. If it does well, it does well, and they'll keep it going. If it doesn't, then no sweat, just won't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But that's to mass produce something that you don't know if it's gonna work or not, is not really a tenable thing for a small business to do. So they do the test batch club, and everybody gets to try the new flavors that they can make small batches of, and anything that really grades higher that people love, they can actually put into permanent rotation. And everybody gets to try new flavors of ice cream. What's the hate about that?
Who wouldn't love that? And it's also a nice way to kind of bring in the community.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's strategic from a marketing standpoint because there's always something buzzworthy happening, even in the wintertime,
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's like a misnomer too that, everybody, yeah, sure, during the summer you'll go to like an ice cream stand and sit outside and have your ice cream. But I like ice cream and frozen yogurt like year round.
Year round.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I do it during the winter. If I'm sitting at home watching a movie or something, I probably have a pint and I'm going through it.
So who doesn't want to watch a Hallmark movie with a pint of ice cream?
Yeah, for sure.
We're watching PBS.
I'm a nerd.
So there's an entire article on the test batch program in Hey Rhody for December. And then also, if you want to go back into our archives for the Hey Rhody podcast, a couple of years ago, we did a podcast with the founder of the test batch and of the Right Scoop. So you can get even more information there. So plenty of things to learn through the Hey Rhody universe.
Fresh scoops of info everywhere.
And let us know in the comments, what flavor is your favorite?
Ooh.
Rhode Islanders, is your home ready for winter? Rhode Island Energy is offering no-cost home energy assessments to help you prepare for the cold months ahead. In just 2 hours, an expert energy specialist will evaluate your home. In addition to personalized energy efficiency recommendations, you may receive no-cost energy-saving devices like thermostats, up to 100% off approved insulation upgrades, no-cost air sealing to eliminate drafts, big rebates on high-efficiency heating equipment, or 0% financing options for improvements. Start saving energy and money before winter comes. Call 1-888-633-7947 to schedule your no-cost home energy assessment. Visit rienergy.com/saveathome to learn more, or go to the link in our description.
Jenna and I were invited for a special peek at the Nutcracker at Ballet Rhode Island, held at Bellini, which is the restaurant on the rooftop at the Beatrice in Providence.
Let's check it out. Elise, what is one of your holiday traditions that you do?
Well, for many Rhode Islanders, going to see A Christmas Carol at Trinity Rep is an annual tradition. This year, there are 6 versions of A Christmas Carol happening around the state. I know. So I asked my good friend Hugh Miner, who is like a big stage production person, to write about all the different Christmas carols happening around the state, and there are many. So this article tells you about each one, because sometimes A Christmas Carol is just the classic telling of the story, and sometimes they do some crazy stuff with it. Like at Trinity, they change it up every year. You might have a Lady Scrooge, you don't know.
Oh, so they keep you on your toes.
They do, but like in Woonsocket, it looks like a classic retelling, and also with stage, theatrics where they have people flying on the stage and things like that. So I think it's a fun way to get your Scrooge on this December.
Flying
up in the air.
Well, I think it's, when I read through the article, I think it's a cool thing happening this year that it's in so many different places. And I'm sure it is every year. It's small productions all over the place, but it seems to be that there's larger productions in a lot more places in the state. Because I knew quite a few people over the years that are like, oh, I'd really like to go, but sometimes it's hard to get tickets at Trinity, or, you have to go to Providence, and that can be, for people in South County or Northern Rhode Island, like a trip to Providence, you might as well be going to New York. And like, oh my God, it's a 30-minute drive, and I have to find parking, and it's a whole to-do. And now there's places anywhere near you. There's got to be someplace near you doing it, no matter where you live in Rhode Island. And you could also potentially get a couple of different versions if you wanted to see a few different, 1 or 2 different shows in different places, and make a holiday season out of it.
Hey, Rhody.
Hang on. She's not looking at all.
Elise, what is your favorite Christmas time song?
Oh gosh, I like all the Christmas time songs.
Do you like A Christmas Carol?
Is that a song?
Is it?
No, it's a play.
Damn.
This week we're talking about an ice cream club.
Restart.
Jenna, are you team snow for Christmas?
Yeah. Oh.